Hello, I'm Trish Broersma, Director of Riding Beyond, coming to you from Little Creek Ranch, where for the past 8 years, Debbie Hanson Bernard has hosted our 4-week sessions in spring and fall for breast cancer survivors and thrivers. We have wonderful news to share. Thanks to you, our supporters of Riding Beyond, we are back face-to-face with the horses after a year of virtual sessions. We are also expanding our range of participants. We are reaching out and including women experiencing the unusual stresses of coping with the pandemic and the devastating fires that left thousands homeless. In addition, we are offering rejuvenation and renewal to healthcare professionals who have been on the front lines, a program developed by Jen Lieber and her horses Boogie, Valentine, and Pearl at her farm near Emigrant Lake in Ashland. Jill Antoine is opening the doors of her beautiful facility near North Ashland exit for our summer Saturday gatherings, where she has gathered a horse, several pigs, ducks, chickens, goats, dogs, cows, and cats as she develops her own therapeutic program. Now that we are in person again, Jenny, the donkey, has joined our ranks, braying her way into our heart, along with Mystic and her other equine companions here at Little Creek Ranch. I'd like to share with you a few comments from our spring participants. A positive, life-changing program. Horses bring you to the present moment while spinning through seemingly impossible obstacles. Sessions are educational, deep, fun, and exhilarating. Opening my heart and coming home. These valuable programs take time and money. It's time now for us to refresh our coffers, to provide and cover for the expenses of caring for our horses and our programs. We have gathered gifts from our generous Rogue Valley resources to make hay while the sun shines. Your tickets give you a chance to win a Rogue Valley huge hay net of plenty filled with items worth more than $1,500 in goodies such as wine. We greatly appreciate your contribution to making hay while the sun shines for Riding Beyond, and for being a part of our efforts to share the regenerative gifts of the horse-human connection to the people of the Rogue Valley and beyond.
It was 2012, I guess, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I had a lumpectomy and then chemo and then radiation. You know, there was nothing really to address the after effects, the emotional after effects, and just getting back to real life, you know. You're like, I survived, you know, but then, you know, it's kind of like, now what? How do I move forward from here?
Riding Beyond was founded in 2013 by Trish Broersma to attend to the many side effects of breast cancer treatments, including PTSD. Her program uses the horse as the main facilitator.
There's all kinds of after effects that women are not prepared for. They often are not able to take a deep breath. They have lower oxygen rates in their blood. You know, their heart rate is often accelerated. They are often not wanting people to touch them. Their intimate relationships and friendships have been affected. They tend to be reclusive and don't want to be touched. And these are all things that working with horses attend to in the program that we do.
Scientific research done with war veterans who suffer some of the same PTSD symptoms as breast cancer survivors shows that just standing with the horse or grooming the horse can change their heart rate and benefit their nervous system. With both the horse and the veteran having a heart monitor attached to them, they can see in real time the entrainment of the human heart with the horse's heart.
The horse's heart rhythm has a congruence to it that is tied in with states of peace and happiness, and oftentimes war veterans do not have that heart rhythm. We work out of that research and have developed a lot of programs to benefit women and open the doors to their future.
I had a stage 1 breast cancer, so I was among the lucky, and it was in 2019. And my 24-year marriage was just splitting up when I got my diagnosis, so it was a pretty big double whammy. And I went to some kind of a health fair, and they had a booth, Riding Beyond. I think the main thing for me was just learning how to harness my own breathing techniques that would calm and center me.
Before the pandemic, the women would get on the horse backwards and lay over its rump. Now they are with the horse one-on-one, grooming, touching, and just being quiet with the horse. Jen Lieber handles Mystic and the other horses to make sure each of the women feels safe, but also to make sure the horse is calm and feels safe as well.
My main role is to be with the horse, especially when we would take the ladies and we would put them up on the horse's back and turn them around. That's a really vulnerable time, and I was watching her environment, and the more she got comfortable and relaxed with what we were doing, the more she wanted to participate with the participants. And that's when people start to understand that that's a powerful transformation that can happen with that kind of connection when you allow it. That liquid brown eye, it just comes in, just something in your body just wants to relax. And you know that you're being touched deeply without ever having to make the choice. It's just happening.
The medical community has been very supportive of our work. Both Providence and the Asante hospital systems refer clients to us. We just let them know. They've had us present many times to their breast cancer support groups. We also connect with doctors individually around the community.
Well, I was originally diagnosed with breast cancer 5 days after my 43rd birthday. This was back in 2019. I've since then had a bilateral mastectomy. I've been through chemotherapy, lost all my hair, had to quit working for a while, which was quite difficult, and everything's supposed to be okay, but you're really not quite okay. I was able to go back to work for a little while, and it became very difficult. In February of this year, I actually had to leave work again, and I was going through PTSD. And in this spring, I was able to attend for 4 weeks. And it was not only geared for my breast cancer, but had a lot to do with my PTSD. Her program really helped to bring me back to present, to help kind of mentally snap me out of where I was at, and you get kind of caught up with all that trauma. So It was something that gave me a moment to pause and understand that I could still be in the living.
All of Writing Beyond sessions are free for breast cancer survivors dealing with the after effects of treatment. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, when Trish reaches out to the community for support. They will be having a virtual auction on October 22nd. The details are on their website at writingbeyond.org.
Writing Beyond, a nonprofit organization that offers equine-assisted healing programs to survivors of breast cancer, as well as people experiencing stress from the pandemic, is having their Horses That Are Healing Hearts auction on Sunday, October 24th. Bidding begins at 6 p.m. on Friday, October 22nd, and ends at noon on Sunday, October 24th. Participants can bid online at biddingowl.com/writingbeyond. That's biddingowl.com/writingbeyond. Writing Beyond helps their participants by connecting them with exceptionally interactive, specially trained horses to help heal them physically, emotionally, and spiritually. The auction will include a wide variety of items and services, including fine art, fun getaways, and baskets of goodies from local merchants. The Horses That Are Healing Hearts auction starts at 6 p.m. Friday, October 22nd, and ends at noon on Sunday, October 24th. All proceeds will benefit the care and feeding of Writing Beyond's equine ambassadors. For more details, go to writingbeyond.org. That's writingbeyond.org.